Dolly family, how are we doing today? I hope that we're doing good, but if not, big hugs to you. So today I got this little sleepy babe with me. She just does not want to wake up, but mama got to get her changed. She is still in just a onesie. I have her in the bassinet in my room. And I looked and I was like, okay, I think I have everybody in here changed. And she was all wrapped up in this blanket. So I really didn't see her, but she hadn't been changed. And I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember changing little Aurora. No, this isn't Elora, this is Aurora. Yeah, did that to myself. Oh, goodness. Anyway, love both names, so we're gonna stick with it. But so this is Aurora. And Mama hadn't changed her yet. I had her all wrapped up so she wasn't cold, and you know, we have had heat on, so it's not like she's freezing to death, but she still needs good clothes on. So I'm going to change her diaper, but I am going to leave her little onesie on because I forgot to grab another one, and leave it on underneath her little outfit because my infant, I'm starting to do that because it's getting colder, and so I have on some of my older kids, and some of my older kids I'm like, oh, you know, when babies start to get moving and stuff, they get, you know, kind of hot. So but little ones, you know, they need the extra layers, you know, faster than an older baby would. So today we're participating in Disney Monday, and I have not done a Disney Monday in a while, and they're one of my favorite tags to do. Whoever created this tag, kudos to you, because you know, so many of us in the community love Disney Monday. So yeah, so she's already participating. She has on a little Ariel onesie, Little Mermaid onesie, and I'm going to put her in. Let me put her down. Oh, and this is Aurora, and she is the Peaches sculpt, and I think she's by Cassie Brace, or Bryce. Is it Brace? I think it's Brace. I think this is my favorite Cassie Brace sculpt. I think so. There may be another one I like, but this is the Peaches. I mean, look at all the chunkiness of this baby girl. So yes, and she was actually gifted to me by a friend, Miss Shada, and so Shada, she's a replica. She's a replica kit, and Miss Shada went in and she put extra paint on her and gave her, you see all her creases are you know, more standout-ish. It looks, you know, more realistic, and she just did a beautiful job repainting her, adding more to her, you know, she did. And she weighted her, and oh my gosh, you guys, she's a heavy baby, she's a chunker, but she's perfect because, you know, she should be a chunky baby. She's a hefty girl. Yes, she is, and she's beautiful. Okay, so that's who is with us, and this is her lovey. It's one of those, I love Build-A-Bear, and they come out with the mini Build-A-Bears. You know, they're kind of like Beanie Babies. They got the beans in them, but they're Build-A-Bear brand. So that's her little bunny, and yeah, her and that bunny go everywhere. So what I'm going to put her in, what I'm going to put on her additionally, I'm going to change her diaper, And I have this cute little Snow White infant set. It's a newborn. It's like a creamy colored pant, and it has Snow White and like little woodland animals all over it. And then it has one of these side snapped shirts that's blue, long sleeve t-shirt material. And then it has Snow White and the woodlands animals, and it says cutest of all. Yeah, that's what it says. I just dropped her sockies. And then it came with this little hat, which is adorable. Same print as the pants, but it has like this faded red bow on top. It's adorable. And then I got these little, I love the little socks that look like they have a little shoe on them. So I just got a little pair of those to put on her. So let's go down on this Disney Monday where we can be found. Oh, you might be noticing too, my arm is bandaged. I'll tell you the story of that while I get her changed. I am fine. I am fine. I was making dinner a few nights ago, and I don't know if I got the right size diaper. I think I do. I think this is a 1-2. So anyway, I was making dinner for the family, and I was baking chicken. Okay, so I was baking chicken, and you know, chicken makes its own like juices, and it's like its own grease, right? I mean, it's not like grease, but it's a grease. It's slimy and it sticks to you, right? I didn't have any extra butters or anything on. I just had extra seasoning on it. But when I went to pull it out of the oven, I did not have a good day that day, guys. I did not have, and I'm a klutz. I mean, that's just, I come by that naturally. So yeah, this is going to fit her just fine. This finger right here, I ended up cutting the fingernail off. When I was preparing the chicken to bake, okay, I lined my pan with aluminum foil, and when I was pressing the aluminum foil down into the pan, the edge of the aluminum foil went right in between my finger and my nail and cut it open. So I had a sore finger, okay? So that's how, that's what led to when I was trying to get the hot chicken out of the oven, and I was doing it with 2 hands, but I had this finger up under on the, you know, with the mitts. I had the mitts on, and it was hurting the finger to be up under holding the pan, you know, because it was sensitive. And well, your girl tried to adjust her finger mid getting the pan out of the oven onto the stovetop. And ended up pouring all the hot chicken broth and grease. You know, that chicken had been cooking for a good hour in that oven at 350. So I poured that right on my arm. And so I don't think the camera's going to pick it up, but you can see there's red marks right here that's burnt. But it was from here, and then it was like all the way here, and it was just a big chunk of my arm was bright red, hurt like the dickens. But luckily, your girl is pretty okay in like emergency situations. I don't know why, but I'm like this. So I put the pan down on top of the stove, and then I went immediately to my sink, which is just right across the kitchen, and I turned on the cold water, not the hot. That was good. And ran my arm under it with cold water immediately. And then I grabbed my dish soap because it was very greasy. Like, it was so slimy, my arm was, that, you know, and that was just cooking my arm. And so I got the dish soap, and I just, you know, and then I just made myself, you know, gently but firmly rub my whole arm down with the dish soap. And I actually did that twice because I wanted to make sure I got all the grease off, because, you know, that will keep burning you if you don't get that off. But because I did that, I got a bad burn, guys. I got a bad burn. But because I did that, I think that's what made it not so bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not, you know, could have been much worse, much worse. So I just have to take care of it until I have some cream to put on it. It is blistered up. Yeah, it's kind of yucky. It's blistered up, and I got to watch for infection, and I have to make sure I keep it clean and wrapped until it heals, because of, you know, I don't want to get an infection in it. But I mean, I'm okay. I can still do all things. I just have to keep it wrapped and, you know, be cautious of it. I do feel much better having it wrapped though, because I'm just so afraid I'm going to bust those blisters. And you know, I kind of looked it up, and it said they will bust on their own, which is, you know, that's your body's way of healing itself, I guess, as I was reading about it. So I guess your body kind of, you know, heals itself from the inside out with a burn, and the pus and the skin that comes off, you know, is what's damaged, you know, but underneath there is going to be like a new skin. Oh, it was quite the ordeal. I was in a lot of pain. I was bawling, guys. I was bawling. Like I mean, I have never been burnt that bad. And it was scary to say the least. It was scary. Oh my gosh. Looky, aunties and uncles, at your cute little Aurora and her little Snow White outfit. I did name her after Sleeping Beauty, because when I got her, you know, I just was in such awe of her, and she was asleep, and I was calling her my Sleeping Beauty. So that's why I end up naming her Aurora, and I think it fits her very well. And she can wear other princess outfits too. They don't have at least I didn't find a Beauty and the Beast, a Sleeping Beauty one. So this one is beautiful, and I love it. Absolutely adore it. But yeah, so kitties are suffering because they like to lay all over me, and I got to make sure they don't get on this area, especially because for a few minutes in the morning, I do take the bandage off. I wash the wound really well, and I kind of let it like air out for a little bit. Not while I'm doing things, like while I'm sitting down drinking my coffee, stuff like that. And then when I get up to go do things, I make sure I put all my medicine on it and wrap it back up, because like I said, I don't want anything happening if I can prevent it. But yeah, so that was my your girl is a klutz, okay? She's a klutz. That's my story. That's not really a Disney story, but still, I got little Aurora and dressed her in, well, she's Aurora. She has the Little Mermaid and Snow White on. We got all kinds of, oh, and I got my Disney shirt on, so, and I've got my Disney pajama bottoms on too, but I don't want to hike my leg up that high right now, so you're just gonna have to believe me on that one. All right, guys, so thanks so much for coming along and listening to me ramble, because that's what I do best, just sit here and talk with my besties. Yeah, so give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Check out my description box. I leave all kinds of stuff there, and if you would like to get your own little peaches, little replica peaches, I will link her down in my description box. I'll leave a link down for her. And let's see, what else? Subscribe, turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss another exciting story time. Okay. Let's see. Oh, if you would like to become a Flutterfly, there's a button between subscribe and notifications, and also I will link that down in the description box below too. And I think that's it, guys. I'm tired, and I'm just like sitting here thinking, okay, how do I do my outro? I don't know. I've been doing it like this forever, Anyway, all right, we love you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Come again. Come again. You're so welcome here. We'll see you next time, guys. Don't forget to be kind, be gentle, but most importantly, be you, because we love you just the way you are, even if you're clumsy like me.